Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mr. Clutch out there with Kyrie, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
Well, that was a rip.
Here's Mr. Clutch. It's stolen by Curry.
And he was camped in just you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Drills the three-pointer. Mr. Clutch has got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, guys.
Back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The kick out to Irving. For 3. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. No one near Curry as he lets it go. The baseline jumper goes down. Curry's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Mr. Clutch. 5 points in the game. Passes it to LeBron. Right wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Great D that time from Green.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Irving. Feeds it to Smith. Back to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Davis dishes to Bogut. Again, Golden State.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The shot by Curry, no good. Cavaliers leading. Smith outside. Cans it from downtown.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Davis, and it's denied. But they'll get another chance. Fires for 3. And the Warriors get it back. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Love at the elbow. Back to Irving. Pass to Smith. Here's Mr. Clutch. The stupendous finish in traffic. Mr. Clutch has got 10.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
On the wing, Davis. Ball stolen. Ahead. Here's LeBron. Irving with a clean look. Another 3 for Cleveland. Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the 3, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they could do a lot of damage from beyond the arc. And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 7.
Thus far, they haven't gotten the ball inside at all.
Yep, I've got to give the defense credit here. Cutting off driving lanes and really making them a jump shooting team.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 12. That's good.
And, you know, for the Cavs, they ended up in the top 5 and made threes per game, but they actually led the NBA and made threes per game after the trade.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And last season, the Cavs would shatter all sorts of franchise records in the three department. I mean, makes sense to have that many shooters on your roster when LeBron opens up so much in terms of floor space.
Now here's Davis. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Smith.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 14 points for him. Irving attacking. 5 on the clock. James with the bucket. James has got his first basket.
Giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean,
And he and it's the Warriors to start out. A look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron James is out there with J.R. Smith. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard.
you know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Clock at 4. No one near Smith as he lets it go. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
It's Davis with the drive. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Dishes to James. Smith on the wing. And there's the pass to Mr. Clutch. The drive by James. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He's perfect from the line this time.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Drains the three-pointer.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Davis with the double team. Smith drives in. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Thompson, and it doesn't even draw iron.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Out to Smith. Cleveland moving the ball around. LeBron outside. Lets it go with the 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from 3-point range.
On its way from Curry for 2. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Thompson. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Love. James has got 5.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Here's Green.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Nice shot by Smith.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Now LeBron, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Pass to Smith. The kick out to Irving. Here's Mr. Clutch. In the corner, it's James. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there, but he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
From deep. Another miss by Curry.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the...
And it's the Warriors to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Kevin Love. LeBron James is out there with Smith. Then there's Irving. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position. Smith outside.
Range is, he shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
That one from long range. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Thompson against Smith. Here's Mr. Clutch, and that one is hammered home.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
From the arc. And it's Irving with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Smith with it, picked up by Davis. Smith the pass to Mr. Clutch. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Tries it from the top of the key, and there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Bogut. Davis has got his second basket.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And it's Smith penetrating. From outside the arc, shot's good. Smith's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Here's Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Mr. Clutch. Kicks it out to James. Cleveland moving it around. Smith drives in. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Andrew Bogut.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Well, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Here's Green. The Cavaliers making the shot. Step back shot. Davis can't get that one to fall.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Warriors trail by 7. Ball stolen. Out to Smith. Shoots. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's Davis. No good again that time.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Feeds it to LeBron. Lets it go from deep. And Davis pulls it down. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. From deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Smith the pass to Mr. Clutch. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got LeBron James. Kyrie Irving is out there with Mr. Clutch. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot. Here's Davis. Takes it off the glass. Davis has got the first points up on the board for the Warriors.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Now LeBron following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Kerr. Tries yet again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 goals in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Now here's Love. The tray, and that one's good. Mr. Clutch has got 5 now.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Outside, Davis. Bogut against Love. Shot clock. Here's Davis. Just can't get that one to fall.
See it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
They get it back, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Now here's James. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Cleveland leading by 5. The drive by James. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul. 9 points for Mr. Clutch.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's stolen by Bogut. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Davis kicks to Curry. To end the drought. That doesn't go either for Davis.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
James. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by James. Irving's got his first points of the night.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. There were a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being as a result.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. And good on the basket. Book it.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous and awareness.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And the lead now, double digits on the So Golden State will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mr. Clutch out there with Irving. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Smith in at the 3 spot. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms
goodness.
of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
And that one's good by Davis.
That is in the gym range, partner. Kevin, he can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
And you know there's really no bad shot for a guy like him when he's firing a 3 like that.
Mr. Clutch. Irving passes to James. Great D that time from Green.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Thompson misses. Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 8 points for Mr. Clutch.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Irving against Curry. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. James against Green. Smith drives in, and it's sent back by Bogut. They recover it. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry's got the ball.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Love. He kicks it to Smith. Plays it up and banks it in. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Davis. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Curry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 8 points for him.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Out to Thompson for the 3. That is good. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off. How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
Now here's LeBron. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he slams it down right on top of Andrew.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense, Clark, was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And the shot is good. 10 points for Mr. Clutch.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Davis. And another 3 for Golden State.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Smith drives in. He's covered by Thompson. Count that one.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Warriors trail. Curry. And another three for Golden State.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Smith. This one for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 7 points for J.R. Smith. Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Here's Davis, and the pass to Green. Soft touch off the glass.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
James kicks to Love. To the middle. 9 feet out. Again, the Cavaliers score. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah. He changes 6 already.
Now here's Davis. He's got 10.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 10. Oh! Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
ever
seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while. And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise